Hey guys, it's your girl Queida here, back with another video. And today's a super special video because it's the first day of my launch of my new podcast, Queida Talks. So stay tuned for the first episode, which is the rebrand. And I'm super excited to share this with you guys. I know a couple people have asked, like, Queida, where's the videos? Where's the videos? I have been trying to figure out what kind of videos that I want to do, and then also just trying to figure out how I want to rebrand the Queida For Real brand. So if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe and become a real babe. And if you are existing, thanks so much for coming back to watch. I truly appreciate you guys coming and watching my videos. Let's jump into it. So for this first episode, which is the rebrand, I just wanted to, if you're, new to the channel, explain what I will be having here on my channel. And if you are existing, kind of let you know about some of the things that are going to be switching up, some things that are going to be changing, and what to look forward to on my channel. So this is not a comeback episode, this is a rebrand. And I say that because I will disappear, come back, make a video, disappear, come back, make a video. And this time I'm super serious, going full throttle, because consistency, ongoing, is what makes a difference. So that is what I want to do. So if you are a returning real babe in for this new season chapter of my life, before I was doing vlogs, and then I was also doing story times, and sometimes I would sit down with guests. So I felt like I had a lot going on. So definitely going to, be something that I, speak my truth, have different topics, talk to you guys about it, talk to you guys in the comments. And also I'm going to have guests here as well, so we could talk about different things that I feel like I watch a lot of podcasts. I'm inspired by a lot of podcasts. And I want to, also put my vibe out there as well. I feel like I have interesting perspectives. People have told me before about different topics. So I'm interested to share them with all of you. Yeah, no more of the vlogs. I feel like my life is a little bit too hectic and too busy to do vlogs at this time of my life. If I go on a special trip or something, I may do a vlog. I might give you more of a teaser on my TikTok, but please stay tuned for those. These are questions that I asked ChatGPT to ask me, because obviously you guys don't know that I'm having an episode until now. But why now do I want to come back? Why have I started a podcast? Like I said in the beginning, I'm really inspired by a lot of podcasts. I'm really inspired by a lot of, women out there doing their thing. And this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. And I really want to speak the word and just talk through my daily truths and the things that I go through, because sometimes I think that I'm alone in things, and then I talk to people and I'm like, oh, you're going through the same thing. So it's going to be a variety of different subjects, a variety of different categories that I talk about in this podcast. The guests are going to be amazing. So I can't wait for you guys to come and explore that. I don't know any famous people. The guests are going to be like my friends, like my people that I mess with and I rock with and I want to have, genuine conversation with. Those are the people that are going to come on my show here. I still will do story times. Like I said, I'll do story times on a variety of different topics, depending on the mood, depending on the time of year, depending on what I'm feeling like, of course. And if you haven't watched any of my story times, please go back on the channel and see. I have some really juicy ones, and I might give you guys some more of that. I'm trying not to be too hi, but if I don't write stuff down, I have things on my iPad that I got for Christmas. But no, I try to write things down because I'll start rambling, and I feel like nothing I've really said has made sense so far. So hopefully when I'm editing, I'm able to put some things together. To a Dallas creator event, and I met some really nice people that I'm still following to this day. Hopefully I can have some of them as guests here on my podcast. But that was the last video. But I felt like at that time I was going through a lot, and that last episode was really just like a stamp of the growth in me, the growth in how I just take my time with things, the growth of how I dress, the growth of my ability to go and speak to people that I've never, not be shy and go up to them, shake my hand. Hey, I'm Queida. That was the start of that. And I felt like in the shadows and hiding, I had been working on those things so I can come to you guys live with the podcast, Queida Talks. This is the first episode, so this one might not be as conventional, but just to be able to even have a podcast and really promote it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope, that this episode, make sure you guys subscribe and like the video. But I just really hope you guys enjoy it. It's definitely going to be different. It's definitely going to be tasteful. It's definitely going to, have some really good insights, especially, with the things that I've been through, the ups and downs of life since buying my house and like navigating through that. This is the front room that I think when I did my original video here and it was talking about like my house tour, and I think I said originally like this room was going to be my glam room. So it's the front room in my house. The natural light is amazing. I do have my ring light here now. I did turn down the brightness just a little bit because it was a little high, but it's really a good room, and I can't wait to show you guys like a full room tour, and so you guys are able to see. And I did do all of the work in this room. I did do it myself. Yes. I disappeared from YouTube kind of like how most people disappear from the things that they love. Life gets in the way and things happen, and you can't focus on and handle both things. I want to be able to accomplish all things. I know people have their feelings, but I look at Kim Kardashian and I see how she's able to overcome so many things. And, she's a very busy woman. And I feel like I'm very busy as well. And I feel like you can make time for the things that you really want, for the things that you want to, do. And I really want to just do this for fun. I really want to just, not like inspire people, but really just relate to people, let people know that like, just a regular girl, just here with a podcast, going through ups and downs, just a human. I'm not special. I'm not better than anybody. I am literally here as a look. And I feel like we're all regular people. And I think, sometimes even myself, like when I look at people, oh, they have a podcast. I could never do that. Why not? Why could you not have a podcast? Why could you not invest in yourself and do what makes you happy? Has really changed me is just like the overall growth that I've went through, the things that I've been through, mentally, emotionally, the talks that I've had with God about my future and my life. And it's like, I don't know if anybody else has this, but I have these like little spurts of like visions. And I think we all get them maybe, but you can see different visions of your life depending on the decisions that you make. And I think that, being still young, being still 30, flirty, and thriving. I started this channel when I was 25 and I'm 31 now. And I definitely feel like a rebrand is needed. I definitely feel, I'm excited just to do an episode about like the growth and the mindset and like how I actually didn't, like things didn't click for me until about, I want to say like 2 years ago. And when I say click for me, and I'll do an episode on this like separate. When I say click for me, and this is like a whole total side caveat about growth and things like that, but I feel that I went through, like, I grew up a very sheltered childhood, which is good in some cases, right? But sometimes, like, I kind of like was so sheltered and like innocent in a way, but more like green, not like innocent, like green to things like streetwise, things that actually happen in the world, the real world. And I grew up a lot, and I'll have to go. And again, I'm going to go through a whole like story time about how I moved out when I was 19 and like what led me here. How did we get to this podcast? Like, where's the growth? And like, even like, the shocking part is like outgrowing friendships. Like, I'll have episodes talking about like those kind of things and like how you navigate that and like how to like accept people for who they are and not to let things bother you. Like I have went through all of these things and I feel, or hopefully the mic didn't cover that. I feel that it's important that we all practice these things because I want to live a happy life. I want to be happy. I want to be successful. I want to be thriving. I want to, all those things. And I feel like in order to do those things, there's certain things you need to accept. There's certain things you have to let go. And there's certain things you just gotta, you can't control things. And I'm learning it. You can't control everyone. You can't control everything. It's just not like, how life works. I'm going to share my 2026 New Year's resolutions. I shared them on TikTok, but I'm going to share them here. Number one is to stop being shy in real life. I feel that I have missed out on opportunities and meeting good people because I've been shy, or like I'm afraid to talk to people because of what they might think of me. I'm done with that. I feel like as an Aries, I have learned, I feel like other Aries can relate. Like sometimes we are social butterflies, but sometimes we're not. And I feel like a lot of times not. And I want to get out of that. I want to go in spaces and be confident and be happy and like, all those things. So like a real woman does. Like I think it was Joan from Girlfriends. Like she's just so grown and sexy and like, I love it. That is my number one thing I want to change. Second thing, I want to stop being cheap on things that matter. So if it's something that I want to invest in myself, or it's something for my house, or which I need to give an update on that also, or if it's something at anything, I just want to make sure I'm investing in that. And then also, writing down things that I want to happen, like the things that I feel that I really, really want to embrace and I want to happen. I have been, and I want to start writing them down. I think all of you should start writing it down so like it really comes true, because I don't want to get deep, but and I said this on my TikTok, back in slavery time, like they didn't want you to learn how to read and write. They didn't want that because that would mean magic. And I believe magic is in the power of education and the power of knowledge. That's what I believe. I believe all these movies and things are not just a figment of people's imagination. I think anything is possible. Nothing has shocked me, nothing will shock me in this world. Okay. But those are my 2026 New Year's resolutions. Share your guys' New Year's resolutions in the comments so I can interact with you guys and see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I really hope that it wasn't all over the place. Like this is my first time doing a podcast style video. Usually if it's just me doing a video, I'm like pitching something, or I'm like, doing a vlog and talking to you guys, so it's a little bit different, like doing podcast style and making sure that I'm keeping up with the conversation, like with myself. So yeah, definitely, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and please stay tuned for the next episode as it's going to be amazing. So thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Bye, real babes.